feel personal, and why do you survive?
Yeah, that's a good question. So Michael's question, thanks for asking, by the way, is like, was I surprised that I lost 6-1? And would I've done anything different? Like, was I surprised a little bit? I felt like, as being a huge threat to walking in the doors, if I could get to that final seat, then, I mean, that's like a case for itself. I figured, like, that would be worth 2 votes alone, and then I could go toe-to-toe with Ian and duke it out. Like, that's kind of how I felt in season 10 with Memphis. I'm like, we both get to the end and we'd fight for votes. And so I was really surprised that it went down that way. But at the end of the day, like, you could drive yourself crazy playing the what-if game, but I never do that because it's like, you know, I'm really careful I say this, but I look at what I've done in the show. Like, I've never had a vote cast against me. I've never been voted out. And it's like, I don't know what else I could have done besides, like, maybe not be as ruthless. But, like, when I was ruthless, and this is important for you to know, like, if you're playing sports, like, it's important to go after it and really compete as hard as you can. But if I'm competing, like, you don't need to rub her face into it. Like, you're fighting for the ball, go get the ball, but you don't have to do anything dirty. You know,
That's the question. Yeah. Are there limits and boundaries?
Not in Big Brother.
That's the question.
That's a huge ethical debate. Is there limits in real life? Yeah. But in Big Brother, it's like, you have a 1 in 15 shot at $500,000. Like, because I know I'm a huge fan of the show. Like, when I'm not on it, oddly enough, I watch it all the time. So when I see people, for me, what's hard for me to watch is when you see people go on there and be like, well, my ethics won't let me vote this person out. Well, it's like, why did you come on the show? But that's just my you know,
It's a game.
Because whether or not I like the person, I really appreciate the people who play it really, really hard. Because, like, whether I like, you know, their personality, I respect the fact that someone's playing the game hard. And that's why, like, I didn't have a problem with Ian winning, because if I were to lose to anyone, at least he played really hard, you know. And, you know, that's a great question, man. Yeah, what's your name?
Janice.